Hello, 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 hello. So I think I might have finally found out why my PS4 kept overheating. I had a lot of dust. There was a lot of dust in it. Dust can definitely cause overheating, and I noticed on the left and right sides of my PS4 there was dust in there. So earlier today I gave my PS4 a nice cleaning. I gave it a nice clean, I gave it a nice wash, gave it a nice clean, and I took out all the dust that was in it. So hopefully it's better. I still think hot weather plays into it, but it's not too terrible today. The weather isn't too bad. I didn't know you were streaming today because it will be hot. Well, it's not boiling hot. It's definitely not boiling hot. Yes, it is going to be 40 today, but it's not too terrible. Sorry you missed the stream yesterday. Don't be sorry about it. Like, I streamed around about 9:30 at night. You wouldn't have been able to be awake for that anyway. Like, it was nighttime my time anyway, so there's no way you would have been awake for that anyway, Sean. So hopefully now that I've fixed... So now that I've given my PS4 a good clean and taken out all the dust that was clogging it, hopefully we can actually get through this whole stream in one take. We can only hope and pray. It's going to be 45. Well, it's not too bad at the moment. The sun's not really out right now. The sun's not really out. It's partially cloudy right now. So it's not... So the weather isn't too bad right now. Summerslam Night 1 was a pretty strong success. Absolutely, we've crowned new champions. Joe Hendry, the new Intercontinental Champion, dethroning MJF. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair dethroned the Bella Twins of their Women's World Tag Team Championships, plus CM Punk, new world champion, and also AJ Lee with a bit of an assist as well, helping out her husband. Well, it still shows that even despite her arrogance, AJ Lee does still have a soft spot for her husband. And also Candice LeRae defeated Indy Hartwell to become the new WWE Women's Champion for the second time in her career. Absolutely, Night 1, very, very successful. A very good event. It's been raining here. But now it's time for Night 2 as we get ready for our first match. The Vision member, Patricia Ryan, has the biggest match of her career as she takes on a woman who is back for vengeance. The Man, Becky Lynch. Patricia Ryan vowed to make the Man tap out. But will she be able to do that? Or will the Man get revenge for what the Vision had done to her 4 months ago? We're about to find out as we head down to the commentary table. Thank you very much, guys. Welcome to SummerSlam Night 2. I am Michael Cole alongside Corey Graves and Travis Bateman from Friday Night SmackDown. Man, wasn't Night 1 so good? Absolutely, the first night was very successful, but now it's time to begin the second night of SummerSlam action. Embrace the Vision! I'm hearing some static unless it's your fan in your room. Embrace the vision! Do, 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 do. Could be my fan. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Vision, Patricia Ryan. I'm not really hearing anything because again I've got the volume down on my phone because I don't want to hear myself echoing. The man has come around. I don't hear it now. So then it was my PS4 doing it then. So it was my PS4 you were hearing then. Because I moved my phone away from the PS4 and now you don't hear it anymore. So it was my PS4 you were hearing. And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the face of WWE, the man, Becky Lynch. The man has come around and she's back for vengeance. The man is here for vengeance. Becky's team was victorious this past Monday. Was it your PS4? Was it your PS4 or your fan? It was probably my PS4 because usually I have my phone. I usually sit my phone close to my TV and a few inches towards my PS4. So usually whenever my stream starts, you would kind of hear like a noise in the background, which that's my fan. You'd hear like a whenever it's very silent when I'm not talking. Whenever we're on the loading screen and if I'm not talking, you could sometimes hear my fan. So you could sometimes hear my PS4 fan. So you could kind of hear my PS4's fan. So yeah, that's probably what you heard. And now Becky Lynch and Patricia Ryan starting off the second night of SummerSlam. Yeah, Becky Lynch wants revenge. She has revenge on her mind after what the Vision had done to her several months ago, putting her on the shelf for several months. But let's not ignore the fact that this is Patricia Ryan's first appearance at SummerSlam. She is making her SummerSlam debut, and her first match at SummerSlam is against Becky Lynch. Also, Becky Lynch has a bit of a 50-50 record here at SummerSlam here in Universe Mode. She's currently 2 wins and 2 losses. She missed the first 5. She wasn't a part of the first 5 seasons of SummerSlam. Well, you got to remember, she wasn't the face of WWE at that time. Becky Lynch only started becoming the face of WWE around about seasons 7, 8. Seasons 7, 8. Yeah, that's when she really started becoming the face of the company. So you can kind of say that her early years of SummerSlam were missed due to, as what you said, due to what you said before. She wasn't the face of the company at that point. And now Patricia Ryan in control of Becky Lynch. This is a good strategy. Becky Lynch's only 2 victories at SummerSlam were against Blair Davenport inside a steel cage, and in season 10, defeating Alexa Bliss when she was the WWE Women's Champion. What could a win over Becky Lynch do for Patricia's career? I think it's going to do a lot, Wade. I think it's going to do a lot for Patricia's career. I think it's going to boost Patricia's confidence. Well, remember, Patricia vowed that she was going to make the man tap out tonight. Oh, and a spin over gut check. Patricia Ryan in control of Lynch. And Lynch kicking out at 2. This is a good start for Patricia. Staying on top of Becky Lynch. Do not give her any breathing room. Do not give her a chance to mount any kind of comeback, because if she does, that's where things are going to get very dangerous. Oh, wait a minute. Becky was looking for the disarmer, but Patricia Ryan stays on top. Patricia Ryan staying on top of the man. This is brilliant. You gotta love Patricia's strategy. And now Patricia with those fierce boxing-like right hands as she is in control. Embrace the vision! Oh, and a big clothesline. Becky, 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 Becky. When do you ever see Becky... How often do you ever see Becky Lynch being dominated in a match? Not often. You don't see it happen often. You don't see it happening often that Becky Lynch is being dominated. Looking for the... And there it is! The Patricia Hammer! Oh, and a kick out. The Patricia Hammer, and Lynch stays alive. It's not often you see the man being dominated, but Becky Lynch slips out. And now here comes the man. And now Becky Lynch with a clothesline. Becky with another clothesline, and there's the kick. And now Patricia Ryan is in trouble. And now the tide is... And now Becky Lynch starting to build up her momentum, and there's the leg drop. And Patricia holds on again. The leg drop off the top rope. Vintage Becky Lynch. And now what does Becky Lynch have in store for Patricia Ryan? Oh, look at this. And a big superplex. And down goes Patricia. And Patricia wisely, great move. That was a great strategy by Patricia. She knew exactly what was happening. She knew exactly where she was. She knew exactly where she was, and she took advantage of it. And now Patricia trying to expose the turnbuckle pad, but now Becky Lynch has gained momentum. But Patricia Ryan trying to regain the momentum here. Patricia trying to regain the momentum that she was losing. And look at this, and there's that spin out gut check again. Patricia has been utilizing that spin out gut check. That spin over gut check has been a vital move in the moveset of Patricia Ryan over these last several months. This new additional move to her arsenal has been a great addition to Patricia's moveset. And now manhandle slam, and Becky Lynch with the manhandle slam to Ryan to pick up the win for revenge. Ryan manages to kick out. Wow. Becky Lynch looks absolutely surprised. Great resiliency shown there by Patricia Ryan. In my opinion, surviving the manhandle slam proves your toughness. And now Becky Lynch and Ryan continue to trade blows. Who's going to gain the upper hand in this battle that's kicking off the second night of SummerSlam? Oh, and Lynch with a beautiful uppercut. And Becky Lynch wins the exchange. And now disarmer. Disarmer locked in on Ryan. Disarmer locked in on Ryan. Is Ryan going to submit here? Is Patricia Ryan on the verge of submitting? And oh, look at this, Nathan Fraser, and Becky Lynch knocking him off. Nathan Fraser trying to come to the aid of his girl. Trying to come to the aid of his girl, and Patricia now trying to gain the advantage. Nathan Fraser should be more worried about his big tag team match later on tonight. Remember, the Vision can't help Seth Rollins. Oh, there is nothing against them trying to help each other. And now Patricia Ryan looking for the Patricia Hammer. Oh, and hits it again. The Patricia Hammer hits it again. Remember, there was nothing against them helping each other. They can't help Seth. Because Seth Rollins has been told he's got to handle Cody Rhodes on his own without the Vision. And now look at Bex. And look out! Manhandle slam! Manhandle slam again! Manhandle slam again! Cover on Ryan! And Nathan Fraser putting Ryan's foot on the rope. Nathan Fraser saving her again. And now Becky Lynch. Oh, wait a second. Manhandle slam to Fraser. A manhandle slam to Fraser. Oh, man, and Lynch taking a tumble to the outside. Oh, man, that was a tumble. Oh, man, you want to talk about a tumble. And Becky taking a hard fall to the outside. Takes a hard fall to the outside. And look at this. Oh, shades of me. A little bit of wasteland action on the outside. That's shades of yours truly. Yeah, shades of you, Wade. And that's shades. And that is a shout out to Wade Barrett. Patricia Hammer. And there it is, the Patricia Hammer. And now Ryan turns Becky over. And there it is, the Patricia stretch. The Patricia stretch. And Becky Lynch taps out. And Becky Lynch taps to the Patricia stretch. Patricia Ryan with the biggest win of her career. Wow. That is a massive win. Embrace the Vision. Dun, dun, dun. Here's your winner by submission, Patricia Ryan. Wow. What a match. That was huge. Becky Lynch, the man, tapping out. You don't see that often. You do not see the man tap out often. But Patricia Ryan just scored the biggest win of her career. Nathan Fraser helping out the Patricia's Hammer, knocking out Becky Lynch, and then the Patricia stretch, and Becky Lynch tapped out. Becky didn't even waste too much time. She gave up immediately. Yeah, Becky didn't think long and hard about it. She tapped out pretty quickly. Big win for Ryan. Tonight could be a good night for the Vision. Remember who you are, Braun Breaker. You are the big dog. Ah! Who are you? You are the son of the legendary Steiner brothers. Your father, Rick Steiner. Your uncle, Scott Steiner. Remember who you are. What are you going to do tonight? You are going to break Evan Bourne tonight. Yeah, you're going to break him tonight. You're going to break Evan Bourne. You're going to break every bone in his body. And I can do it alone, Paul. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. We're not going to doubt you, Braun. Just go out there and bring the US title into the Vision. Remember our goal, to bring every championship to the Vision. That's our goal. And so you bring the US championship to the Vision. Ah! Break him! Wow, when Paul Heyman is psyching you up, you know you're in trouble. And Seth Rollins obviously very proud of Patricia Ryan. There she is. Seth Rollins obviously very proud of Patricia Ryan, but here comes the man with the breaker math, I guess you could say. The following contest is for the United States Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Vision, Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker has held the United States Championship twice here in Universe Mode. Tonight, if he wins tonight, this will be his third reign with the United States Championship. Yeah, Braun Breaker looking to bring the US Championship into the Vision. What did I think of the Jaden Alexis duel? It was not the best thing I've ever seen, but it was good. Never really seen a lot of GX, but you know, decided to watch a little bit of it. I actually recognized the opening song. The opening song, I actually recognized it. I was like, oh wait, I remember that opening song. So maybe I do remember GX, but I just don't. But I guess maybe I just don't remember it as much as I used to, because the opening theme for GX I remember. John Cena has the most reigns with the US title. That is 5. Braun Breaker, if he wins this title here tonight, this will be his third reign. Well, Evan Bourne's got a big challenge ahead of him here tonight. Why WWE Unreal comes back? Because Triple H likes that show. That's why. It destroys it ruins WWE. Unreal really does ruin WWE because you're exposing everything. But Triple H doesn't care about that. To him, he knows it's not real. But here we go, our second match of the night. Evan Bourne. Oh, look at this! Evan Bourne starting off strong. Well, this is what Evan Bourne's got to do. If they do one of AJ Lee return, I may watch it. Evan Bourne was looking to start off strong. Yeah, Evan Bourne, looking to start off strong here against Breaker. Breaker, well, that's one thing I think Breaker really needs to work on, is his showboating. He does a lot of showboating when he's performing moves. Well, when you're as good as Braun Breaker, when you're as good as Braun Breaker is, it's difficult not to showboat. Yeah, but he can gloat and showboat all he wants when he wins the United States Championship. If he wins here tonight, this will be his third reign. He's held it twice here in Universe Mode. Evan Bourne with his second title defense as US Champion. He was able to survive Obafemi. He survived Obafemi at Money in the Bank. Oh! Yeah, WWE Unreal really just takes away what makes wrestling special, in my opinion. And again, Triple H doesn't care about that. I wish Naomi wouldn't talk about the walkout, because WWE will try to spin it in their narrative. They will try to spin it their way, probably try and make Mercedes, Sasha Banks, look like the villain. Try to say she forced Naomi into doing it. She pressured Naomi into walking out with her. You know, they'll probably try to spin it to fit their narrative. Because we all know that's what WWE like to do. They like spinning things in their narrative to make them look like the good guys. I think it's a stupid reason why they're doing 4 to 5 matches. The fans aren't going to forget what happened on the show. And Braun Breaker starting to fire up. If Bruce Pritchard thinks that the fans are going to forget what happens on the shows, then he's really stupid. He's produced bigger pay-per-views many times in the past. Oh, and Breaker coming off the top rope. Athleticism by Breaker. But Evan Bourne showing he is not willing to surrender. Evan Bourne has said that he does not like the Vision. He has said that he's not a fan of this so-called Vision that Seth Rollins is trying to run. Oh! Evan Bourne once again using his aerial abilities. Braun Breaker. Oh! Nice gut check. And Bourne able to kick out. Well, Evan Bourne has got a lot of heart, a lot of resiliency. He won the US title, dethroning Ethan Page, who had a really lengthy reign with that championship. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Evan Bourne has been impressive since his return to WWE. He has been doing great things since his return. But this is where the big boys play. This is where he really needs to prove himself, defeating guys like a Braun Breaker. And Evan Bourne now looking for the airborne and hits it. There's the airborne on Breaker to win the gold. Oh, how close was that? Oh man, that was like 2.9. How close was that? That was so close. And Braun Breaker with a spear. And Braun Breaker turns Evan Bourne inside out with that spear. Braun Breaker is US champion again. Wow, Braun Breaker just turned Evan Bourne inside out with that spear. And Braun Breaker brings more gold into the Vision. Here's your winner and new United States champion, Braun Breaker. And the Vision's night just keeps getting better. Braun Breaker, for the 3rd time in his career, can call himself United States champion. Woo, woo, woo. The Vision's night just keeps getting better. First Patricia taps out Becky Lynch, and now Braun Breaker brings the United States Championship into the Vision. I'm telling you, this is going to turn into a great night for the Vision. It's already been off to a good start for the Vision. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, the Empress, Asuka. Asuka, later tonight, you're going to be taking on your former best friend, Kairi Sane, and looking to become Women's World Champion once again. Of course, I plan to be the champion again. Soon, Raw will once again worship their Empress. There is nobody that can stop the Empress. Nobody is ready for the Empress. And Kairi Sane might have been ready at WrestleMania, but tonight Kairi will not be ready for Asuka. Baka 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 baka. Worship me. What the hell does that even mean? You know, Wade, this was a great time for you to join the commentary desk. Hop aboard the Kathy and Mary Express. Oh, great. This is a perfect time for you to join commentary. It's your favorite tag team, Wade. I'm already regretting my decision. The following contest is a tag team match. Sephiroth of Fallen is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers, the team of Kathy English and Mary Quinn, the Kathy and Mary Express. And they are also Wade Barrett's favorite tag team, Kathy English and Mary Quinn. Oh, really, Lillian? Really, Lillian? Well, Kathy and Mary are looking to become 3-time Women's Tag Team Champions here tonight. Well, when it comes to these sets of tag team titles, this will be their 3rd reign. They'll be looking for their 4th overall reign, but their 3rd reign as with these titles. And their opponents, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Alba Fire and Nessa, the Raging Flame. I am 100% rooting for my fellow Brit Nessa here in this match. Well, this is their 2nd reign together as a team, Alba and Nessa. The last time they were tag team champions, they defeated Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. Nessa has changed. She has become such a villainous, evil woman over these last several weeks. But I'll tell you this, you don't think Evil looks that good. Just look at how gorgeous Nessa is. You don't think Evil doesn't look as good as Nessa does. Oh, Nessa. Oh, Nessa, you suck. Oh, Nessa, Nessa. Oh, Nessa, you suck. Kiss Mara, she gets. All the New Jersey fans have let Nessa know how they feel about her. These disrespectful fans here tonight better know their place. Nessa does not need these people anymore. Well, Nessa said that she's not changing who she is. She said that she's not changing her look. She's not changing her music. Nothing about Nessa is changing, and she said the reason why is because of the fans. They get nothing. She says they do not get anything new from Nessa from all the years of disrespect from these fans. And why should she? Why should she change for the fans? Why should she change herself? Just because the fans think she looks too... Because of how the fans question how she looks. If these fans want to make fun of how she looks, then why did they always sing she was so hot every time she came to the ring? So in my opinion, these fans are hypocritical. They say she's all looks, but yet they appreciated her looks. Well, I think that's actually the issue. I think they only liked her because she was pretty. And she's a darn good wrestler too. A former world champion. Worked hard to become a world champion, and these idiotic fans disrespected her. They didn't felt she deserved it. Well, Nessa, yeah, Wade Barrett referring to season 11 being a really good year for Nessa. Won the Royal Rumble, would go on to become world champion, defeating Roxanne Perez to become the champion. And would go on to have a pretty decent run as champion before losing the title to Asuka. Oh. And Nessa gets taken down with a clothesline, but Nessa powering out. I'm with Wade. I'm with Wade on this. Thank you, Graves. I'm glad you are. Yeah, I'm with Wade. I think it was wrong of the fans to judge Nessa. Nessa is doing what she feels is right for her career. These fans don't deserve a new Nessa. They don't deserve Nessa with a new look. They don't deserve Nessa with new music. They don't deserve any of it because of how disrespectful they have been to her. And now into the cover on Mary Quinn and a kick out. And now Nessa and Alba Fire turning things around. You can't wrestle. You can't wrestle. You can't wrestle. Shut up! Wow. Huge disrespect by the fans here in New Jersey as Alba Fire and Nessa continue to wear down Mary Quinn in this tag team matchup. Well, can these two live up to expectations what the Bellas and Alexa and Charlotte did on night one? New Jersey is a dump. And now Mary Quinn trying to amount any kind of offense. Mary Quinn trying to amount any kind of offense. Look, I love seeing. My favorite part about watching Kathy and Mary is where they get beat up. Is where they get their asses handed to them. And now Alba Fire with a gory bomb, cover on Mary to retain their gold, but Kathy saving her partner. Once upon a time, Kathy English was one of the most evil, one of the most sadistic women on the roster, and Mary Quinn had changed her. Once upon a time, Kathy English was truly a vile woman. And now Alba Fire staying in control. Kathy English was trying to help out her partner, taking her out. And look at this now, top rope, hot tag, here comes Kathy. Hot tag, here comes Kathy English. And now Kathy starting to build momentum. And now English starting to build momentum, and now Alba Fire. Oh! Springboard and a nice drop kick there by Kathy. And now Alba Fire, look at it. Oh, wait a minute, now Alba Fire rolling up. Kathy English trying to retain their gold. Tag made again. Tag made again, and now here comes Nessa. Oh, and Nessa with a tie wave. And Nessa with that beautiful DDT that she calls the tie wave. Nessa. And now Nessa once again back in control. Nessa once again doing what she feels is right. Changing the course of this match. And now leaps up to the top rope. And now look at Mary Quinn now coming in. Oh, gets DDT'd for her troubles. She wants to jump in. She wants to jump in and she gets paid for it. Arm drag, spear! And there's a spear! Down goes Nessa to win the gold! Oh! So close to win tag team gold. And now Kathy, and now Kathy goes into the corner again. Kathy going into the corner again, looking for the DDT. And hey, wait, what the hell? That's Lash Legend. That's Lash Legend on the apron. Oh, what the hell are Lash Legend and not Lash Legend doing out here? Kathy taking her out. Mary Quinn just got taken out by Alba Fire. Not sure why the hell Nia Jax and Lash Legend are doing out here, but regardless of that, Nessa now taking advantage of this raging wave, and there's the raging wave, and there's the raging wave, goes into the cover, and the champs retain their gold. The champs have retained their titles. Here are your winners and still the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Alba Fire, and Nessa, oh God, and Nia Jax and Lash Legend from behind just jumped Alba Fire and Nessa. Look at this. Nia Jax and Lash Legend from behind just jumping the tag team champions. What the hell are Lash and Nia doing out here? And now Lash Legend with a choke slam. Nia Jax and Lash Legend making a statement to the tag team division here. Kathy and Mary have been taken out, and now Lash Legend with a double choke slam to English and Quinn. The tag team champions have been taken out, and now look at Nia, Lash Legend stacking Kathy and Mary on top of each other. The Express is about to get derailed, and the Annihilator to Quinn and English. Oh, that was satisfying. Nia Jax and Lash Legend laying waste to the tag team division. But they're a part of Raw. Why are they attacking our division? Why are they attacking our division? They're a part of the Raw Tag division. Or maybe they have used the transfer to come over to SmackDown, maybe. Who knows? Or Lash and Nia just felt like beating them up for no reason. We're coming for those gold! We're coming for the gold! What do you want, Roxanne? Why am I not on SummerSlam, huh? I'm the prodigy. I'm the prodigy. The chosen one. And I'm being left off of SummerSlam? What a joke. I should be on the show, yeah? Well, you're not on the show. Whether you like it or not, you're not on the show. Maybe you should do better and maybe you will get booked. Oh. This is a conspiracy, Ava. You know what? This is a perfect time for me to say it. Since the transfer window is officially open, I'm done. Ava, I am done working for you. I no longer want to work for you. I'm using the transfer window. I am going to go over to Monday Night Raw, where I know Daniel Bryan will treat me better. Is that so? Yes, that is so, Ava. I'm done working for you. I'm done with SmackDown, and I'm done dealing with you. Well, I'm here to let you know that I'm rejecting your offer for the change. What? What do you mean you're rejecting it? What do you mean you're declining my offer to move? You are a SmackDown superstar, so your request for a change is denied. Do I have to tell Patrick? Do I have to tell Patrick? Because I will. Why did you block her from moving? Because I'm not done with her yet. I'm far from done with Roxanne. What kind of ridiculous bullcrap is that? You can't prevent someone from changing brands. Wow, Ava blocking Roxanne from using the transfer window to change brands. Mandy. Dun, 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 dun. This is a straight up travesty. You can't block someone from using the transfer window. The following contest is for the Netflix Championship. Introducing the challenger, Mandy Rose. Well, Mandy Rose defeated Tegan Nox to earn a chance at the title. And that's why tonight Mandy and Dakota go at it for the Netflix title on the line. Matt, I'm telling you, that title would look so good around the waist of God's greatest creation. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Tie Wave is also the name of a transformer. And her opponent from Auckland, New Zealand, she is the WWE Netflix Champion, Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai with her first big title defense here tonight here at SummerSlam. Well, this ain't her first title defense. Her first title defense was against Lash Legend, but this is her second title defense. But yes, this is her first title defense at a premium live event. A big match for Dakota here. Mandy Rose wants to make the Netflix Championship more attractive. She says that title would look far more better around her waist than Dakota's. And where is the lie? And where is the lie in what Mandy Rose is saying? Mandy Rose is telling the truth. Look what she accomplished with the NXT Women's Championship. Mandy Rose also mentioned that she was Dakota's last opponent before Dakota got fired by WWE. Before Dakota got rehired. This was before Dakota ended up getting rehired by the company. And Dakota with a... Dakota. And the New Jersey fans really behind Dakota Kai here tonight. You know, Dakota Kai has... There's no denying Dakota's rise has been very well studioed. Season 11 was a pretty good year for Dakota, but season 12 has been even better. Yeah, let's not forget Dakota Kai was called Rising Star of season 11. She's had her ups and downs. Dakota's had her moments where it looks like she's about to break through, but then she falls back down. But then she falls down the card. But finally, Dakota has finally broken through her ceiling. Dakota finally broke through her ceiling and has finally been able to prove that this is where she belongs, winning a singles championship. Let's not forget Dakota has been called injury prone her whole career. She's been called injury prone. Someone you can't rely on. Every time you want to rely on her and give her a chance, something happens. Well, again, that's just the way things happen. It's not like Dakota is purposely getting herself injured. That's just how things happen here in professional wrestling. Sometimes things happen. Things happen, and Dakota knows that. And Dakota was able to overcome the injury-prone comments and adversity to prove that she deserves this championship. And now Mandy Rose. Oh man! Nice move. Whoever gave Mandy Rose this moveset clearly doesn't know her moveset. The bro kick is like the closest move of being accurate. And there's the Rose Thorns to win the Netflix title, and Dakota just holds on. Dakota Kai barely holding on, surviving Mandy's big finishing move, the Rose Thorns. Well, Dakota Kai has always shown that she's got a heart of a warrior.
I'm heading off. I don't think I'll be all day though, so I should be home roughly probably around about 4 o'clock. Now make sure you drink plenty of water, not just Coke, okay? It's very, very hot. Drink some water. Make sure you do.
Yeah.
Keep it
Sorry, that was just my dad. He was telling me he was just going off to work. And now Mandy fighting back. I'm more prettier than you! This is not a fashion show. Oh, man. This is definitely no fashion show, Mandy. Or Mandy Rose telling Dakota Kai she is far prettier than her. Although Mandy was a running knee strike. Yeah, true, it is a running knee strike, but it's also but a bro kick is pretty close. Oh, look at this submission applied here by Dakota. Dakota with a submission. Locked in good here on Rose. Do I seriously need to change these movesets just because people can't seem to get them right? I guess I'm gonna have to because I'm the expert here. And now look at this. Oh, man, he was looking for the bed of roses, but Dakota Kai counters into the kick right to the face. The GTK. Kai retains. And Dakota Kai retains the Netflix championship here tonight. Here's your winner and still the Netflix champion, Dakota Kai. Big win for King Coda. King Coda, and oh, what the... Roxanne Perez! Roxanne Perez just jumped Dakota Kai, and Roxanne Perez with the pop rocks on Dakota. Roxanne just dropped Dakota Kai with the pop rocks. Remember, Roxanne wants to go to Raw. She wants to go to Raw, and she just laid out Raw's Netflix champion. Roxanne Perez posing with the Netflix championship. The Prodigy wants the gold. The Prodigy wants the Netflix championship, but I tell you what the Prodigy wants, the Prodigy is gonna get. Yeah, man, Yu-Gi-Oh has weird fusions, like a witch of a black forest and a lady of faith fused to make a rock star or a samurai, and a guy that can control fire make a flaming swordsman. I know. Yeah, the fusions just don't make a lot of sense. Yes, tonight's been a good night for the Vision. Patricia, you made my wife tap like a little bitch. Damn right I did. Did you see Bex? She tapped like a little baby. She tapped out so quickly. She knew exactly what she was in for. And Big Braun Steiner, you brought the US Championship into the Vision. Nathan, Bronson, I expect the same results from you boys. My visionary, as I've told you before, these people believe in themselves and they are making you proud, but as we said, you got to beat Cody Rhodes alone tonight. Don't worry, Paul, I got it all under control. Cody Rhodes is going to fall to the Vision tonight. Just let me have my private... Just let me go into my private locker room so I can prepare. My visionary, what about your match of Cody? And what about Ethan Page? Ethan could threaten to cash in on you. He could use his briefcase. I'll be ready for anything, Nathan. Just focus on winning the tag team titles with Big Bronson. Yeah, man. Let's go. War ready, battle tested. The story of the fighter who's got nothing to lose. Stack it up, rising up, rise up, to go, rising up, cause his name is Nathan Fraser. Never slow down. Dun, 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 dun. The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall, making their way to the ring representing the Vision, Big Bronson Reed and Nathan Fraser. Well, Nathan Fraser has won this set of tag team titles before, but he won them with Axiom. And Nathan Fraser, Big Bronson Reed. But here's the thing. It was originally going to be Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed teaming together, but that ultimately got changed. But I think Reed and Fraser really work together really well. And their opponents, they are the WWE Tag Team Champions, Penta and Ray Phoenix. The Lucha Brothers, the Mexicans, on top of their game here. I've been on top of the tag team division for quite some time, but tonight they've got a big task ahead of them. It's been a good night for the Vision so far. It's been a good night for the Vision so far. Can they add more gold to the Vision? Absolutely, it's been a great night for the Vision. Could this night turn in the best night for the Vision? Yeah, things have not been looking very good for the Vision. They've had some pretty bad nights, but SummerSlam turning into a good night for them. Patricia Ryan scoring the biggest win of her career, tapping out Becky Lynch. Bron Breakker bringing the United States Championship into the group. And now Reed will be looking to bring the tag. Reed and Fraser looking to bring the tag team gold into the Vision as well. Well, Nathan Fraser and Bronson Reed, despite that they were a late addition, I think they've proven to be quite a formidable team. You know, you've got Nathan Fraser, who's all about his aerial high-flying skills. You got the aerial assault, the aerial assassins, like assaults from Fraser. The power of Bronson Reed. But Bronson can also fly himself. Let's not forget about the tsunami. He can fly himself. Yeah, when you are hit by that tsunami, you are not kicking out. I don't care how tough you are. You can be the most resilient man on the roster, but once a 300-pounder, or once a 330-pound man like Bronson Reed is crashing down, putting all of his body weight on your ribs, all the air is just sucked right out of you. Big super kick by Penta and a springboard leg drop right to the back of the neck. Zero now. Now Penta. Oh! And a big super kick. Penta with a big super kick. Nathan Fraser's in trouble. This is not what the Vision. This is not what the Vision wanted to see happen. Oh! Nathan with a nice counter. Nathan with a nice counter. Tag made. Here comes big Bronson Reed. And this is what Penta and Phoenix needed to avoid. Absolutely. This is the man they should be avoiding. Big Bronson Reed. Big super kick. Cover on Reed and a kick out. Oh, sling blade. Tag made, and here comes Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix makes the tag, and now he looks to get the upper hand on the big man. Can the Vision add more gold to their group? Well, tonight's as we've talked about many times already, it's been a great night for the Vision. Can this great night for the Vision continue? Oh! Elbow drop right to the back of Penta. Sorry, that is Ray Phoenix. Yeah, that's Ray Phoenix. And now Fraser heads up to the top rope. And a big frog splash! A big frog splash. Big frog splash to Phoenix to win the gold. And Penta saves it. Penta saving the matchup. Tag made. Here comes big Bronson Reed. Oh, look at that. A rolling stunner by Phoenix. Little shout out to Grayson Waller there. I guess you could say Ray Phoenix wanted the Grayson Waller rub. And a kick out. Phoenix now trying to keep the advantage. And now Reed. And now Reed. Oh! Oh, jeez. And now, oh, look out! And Penta getting knocked off the apron. Oh, wait a second. Bronson Reed, wait a second. What is Fraser doing in the ring? Fraser's not the legal competitor. Oh! Oh, wait a second. Oh, look out! And, oh my God! Wait a second! Tsunami! Oh my God! Oh, he missed him! My God! What? My God! Tsunami! Oh my God! What a combination! New tag team champions! What a combination that was! The story of the fighter who's got nothing to lose. We've got new tag team champions. Here are your winners and the new WWE Tag Team Champions, Nathan Fraser and Bronson Reed. What a night this has been for the Vision. Seth's vision is becoming a reality. My God. Seth said he saw the vision of them leaving with gold. And everything he has said has come true. Look at this. Penta got taken out by Bronson Reed with the Jagger's Edge. Nathan Fraser would come off the top rope with that beautiful move, and then Reed would come off with a tsunami, and we have new tag team champions. The Vision continues to dominate SummerSlam here tonight, and Nathan Fraser is now a two-time tag team champion, but this time it's with the big Aussie from the Vision. What a night this has been for the Vision. Yeah, that would have been a nice combo. That would have been a nice combination if he didn't miss. That was a sick that would have been a sick combo if he didn't miss. Damn it, Reed! You just had to screw it up. Probably gonna have like a shower. I'm probably gonna have a nice cold shower later, cause man, it's a hot day. Hi, Kyrie. Emily Jackson. Beat Asuka, okay? Show her that we don't fear her. I've beaten Asuka once, and I will beat her again. Asuka is not ready for Kairi saying, "Hi, Blake, Isabel, we're just letting you know that if you ever need any help, me and Isabel, we've got you. Yeah, we've got your back. Thank you. I appreciate the assistance. But I will handle Asuka. We know. But if her little empire try to interfere, will back you up. Oh, coming up next, the Women's World Championship is on the line. Kairi Sane defends against Asuka. Can Kairi Sane once again make Asuka walk the plank? Or will Asuka regain the title that she lost at WrestleMania and make Kairi Sane worship her Empress? It's next. Far and wide, a lie is away. Just so the shadows could blow my name. Far and wide, are screaming at your name. My God, these boos are so loud. It's so loud I can barely hear myself talk. This following contest is for the Women's World Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Empress Empire from Osaka, Japan, the leader of the Empress Empire. Worship your Empress, Asuka! My God, this reaction for Asuka is so heavy. Asuka, through that mask, not being phased by the overwhelming boos from these fans here in New Jersey. Just look at the Empress not even being phased by this crowd reaction. And her opponent from Gamaguchi, Japan, she is the Women's World Champion, the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane, the Women's World Champion, defeated Asuka at WrestleMania. Yeah, she defeated Asuka at WrestleMania. She made the Empress walk the plank. But what made Asuka's WrestleMania loss even more humiliating is that it wasn't that she got pinned. She tapped out to the anchor. Kairi dropped her with the insane elbow, but would then put her in the anchor, and the Empress tapped out in the middle of the ring. Asuka was so embarrassed by that defeat, she went away for several months. Yeah, she felt so utterly ashamed of herself for submitting, because she's the Empress. And we've just been informed that this matchup between these two is being streamed through the big screen in Japan. Yeah, the Japanese fans are obviously got their eyes gazed on this match. Two of the biggest names in Japan are about to collide. Let's go, Kairi. Let's go, Kairi. Let's go, Kairi. And the fans here in New Jersey and across all around the world in other countries like Japan, Australia, Canada, the UK, you name it, all different countries all around the world watching this show tonight, bear witnessing to two of the two top women of Japan. But you got to remember, a lot of girls who have come from Japan, a lot of them have been inspired by these girls. Hikari Uzani, Sakaya Kai, Mina Shirakawa, Azumi, Shida, you name it. So many girls who wrestled in Stardom. A lot of them have transferred over to the United States to come work for WWE, and 9 times out of 10, a lot of the time they would mention Asuka's name as one of the biggest reasons to why many Japanese wrestlers, Cutlass, would come over to the United States and wrestle in WWE. Well, Asuka and Kairi have definitely inspired a lot of girls. There is an even young Japanese girl in the Performance Center who was inspired by Asuka. And it's roughly around about this time of year a new Tough Enough season usually begins. Yeah, Tough Enough. WWE usually hosts a Tough Enough season roughly around after SummerSlam time. So I'm very curious who will be a part of this season's, who will be a part of the season 12 Tough Enough class. But as Asuka gains the early advantage, rolls up Kairi, and Kairi able to get the shoulders up. These two ladies put on a classic at WrestleMania. Can these two live up from their WrestleMania classic? Look, if we know these two any more than we do, the answer is yes. They usually say sometimes the sequel is better than the original, but sometimes that cannot always be accurate. But let's see if these two are going to be a great sequel or a terrible one. And Asuka wins the exchange. And Asuka wins the exchange. Covers Kairi kicks out. And Asuka looking for the Empress Impact. But Kairi avoids. Yeah, Kairi saying avoiding. And Kairi sends Asuka into the corner. Oh, I think we know what she's planning here. Sliding D. Oh no, misses. The sliding D attempt misses. Oh, look at this. Oh, in a second, an octopus stretch. Kairi getting Asuka in an octopus. And getting great strategy there by Sane. And oh, look at this. And now Asuka counters into a submission of her own. Cross arm breaker. It's got Kairi in the arm breaker. Is Kairi gonna tap? Both ladies trading submissions. Both ladies trading submission holds. And now Kairi. And now Kairi looking for the back fist. Oh, wait a minute. Asuka catches her hand. Asuka lock. The warship lock. The warship lock. Now being renamed the warship lock. The Asuka lock locked in. Is Kairi Sane going to tap out? Will the Empress become Women's World Champion? Kairi Sane in a world of trouble. Kairi. Is Kairi gonna tap out here to the warship lock? Is the warship, will she warship her Empress? No, Kairi gets free, and Kairi able to escape. And Kairi Sane able to escape the submission, and counters into a head scissors. Beautiful head scissors. Beautiful head scissors. And now Kairi. What does the Pirate Princess have in store for the Empress? Uh-oh. Heading up to the top rope. I think we know what she's going for here. No, wait, no! Oh, that was not a smart idea. I thought she was going for the insane elbow. Oh, runs into a spear! Asuka's looking for the Empress Impact, but runs into a spear! Oh, kick at it too. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. And now the anchor, look at this, and now the anchor! Will Asuka tap out? Is Asuka going to tap out again to the same submission that tapped her out at WrestleMania? Kairi Sane trying to make the Empress submit to the same submission hold she tapped out to at Mania. Oh, but Asuka gets free. Asuka gets free. Gets free of the submission. Oh, and Asuka regaining the advantage. Asuka once again regaining the advantage. What a matchup. What a matchup this is turning out to be. Cross arm breaker again on Kairi. Is Kairi going to submit again? Is the Empress going to submit the Princess? Will the Empress once again take down the Princess? But Kairi Sane showing no surrender. Oh, a cutlass! And a cutlass! Down goes the Empress! The Empress is down! Kairi, top rope! Kairi, top rope! Insane elbow! That's it! The Princess about to slay the Empress again! 1, 2... Oh, a kick out again! Wow! Asuka managing to kick out. Asuka just managing to kick out. And now goes up again. Uh-oh, goes up again. Looking for the insane elbow again. Oh, but misses. And look out here and look out here, Kairi looking for a spear. Oh man, and the referee gets taken out of the equation. And the referee getting taken out of the equation. And now and a cutlass again. And now a cutlass again by Kairi. And now Kairi now sees her chance. Kairi now going up to the top rope, looking for the insane elbow. And here it comes. Oh my God! The mist in midair! The mist in midair! She just missed Kairi as she jumped off! As Kairi jumped, Asuka misted her in mid-flight! Empress Impact! And there's the Empress Impact! The Empress Impact! And now Asuka looking to take advantage. The mist on Kairi's face! The warship lock! The warship lock! The warship lock! Kairi's out! Kairi's out! And Kairi's out cold! Jessica rings the bell! Asuka is Women's World Champion again! Far and wide, a lie is away. Here is your winner and new Women's World Champion, Asuka! Asuka with that poison mist. Asuka with that mist as Kairi jumped off the top rope. Was looking for the insane elbow, but in mid-flight, she gets misted. She got misted in mid-flight. And then Asuka with the Empress Impact to Kairi. And then would grab her for the warship lock. And then the warship lock on Sane. Sane was out cold from the Empress Impact. And the referee rings the bell. Kairi passes out to the submission. And Asuka, for the second time in her career, can call herself Women's World Champion. Baka, 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 baka! The Empress is back on top of the women's division, right where she belongs. Another classic. between Asuka and Kairi. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins collide tonight. Absolutely, these two collide for the WWE Championship. Paul Heyman told Seth Rollins there may be no future for Seth Rollins in the Vision if he loses to Cody Rhodes and loses the WWE title. It's been a great night for the Vision. Patricia Ryan submitted Becky Lynch in the center of the ring. Braun Breaker became the new United States champion. Reed and Frazier became the tag team champions. Can Seth Rollins make it a clean sweep? Can he make it 4 consecutive wins for the Vision? Or will Cody Rhodes dash Seth's Vision once and for all? Well, this definitely confirms one thing. It absolutely 100% was the dust in my PS4 that was causing the PS4 to overheat. Absolutely was the dust in the PS4 causing it to overheat because it's been so much better now. Whoa! The following contest is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia. He is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes looking to win the WWE Championship once again for the 4th time here in Universe Mode. Yeah, he's won the title 3 times in Universe Mode, looking to make it title win number 4 for Rhodes. Burn it down! Psh, dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Burn it down! And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa. He is the leader of the Vision, the visionary Seth Rollins. Paul Heyman made it clear to Breaker, Reed, Frazier and Ryan. Seth's got to beat Cody Rhodes alone. He's got to do it alone. Otherwise, there is no future for Seth Rollins in the Vision. You know how much this is a much win for Seth Rollins. Well, Seth Rollins needs to get that burden off his back. He has been he's been struck with the burden that he's never beaten Cody Rhodes, especially in one-on-one competition. He's never been able to defeat Cody Rhodes in a one-on-one environment. And tonight, Seth looks to finally put all that doubt behind him. And Cody Rhodes starting off strong. These two guys starting off strong. These two guys starting off strongly. Well, this is our main event for the WWE title on the line. Seth's future with the Vision is on the line here tonight. Yeah, we know the future with it. His future within the Vision on the line. Cody Rhodes with a little bit of a cheap shot there. Very unlike Cody Rhodes, if you ask me. Well, you got to do whatever you can to. Well, sometimes you got to do whatever it takes to win. Seth knows that. Seth knows you got to do whatever it takes to win. And Cody Rhodes has also said that he will do whatever he has to do to bring down the Vision once and for all. And look out. Oh, man. All of Patrick's precious cokes have gone flying. all of the CEO, Patrick Ballantine's favorite drinks, all his Coca-Cola gone flying. As Rhodes and Rollins just making a mess of the place. Rhodes and Rollins just making a mess of it all. Well, that's what this hatred. That's how much these two guys absolutely hate each other. Well, Seth Rollins was Cody's shield against Roman Reigns, and the Bloodline helped him finish his story at WrestleMania. So you kind of thought maybe their issues were put behind them. Oh! Who do you think Seth Rollins hates more? Do you think he hates Cody Rhodes more, or do you think he will hate Seth Rollins more? Absolutely CM Punk. Absolutely CM Punk. I think that's an easy answer. Crossbody and a kick out. Yeah, because speaking of Punk, because BC made a video, he said CM Punk said something stupid. He said that he was blaming the fans for why Stranger Things Raw was bad, because he was basically saying like, oh, everyone was fantasy booking Chris Jericho. Because Chris Jericho didn't come, all of a sudden the show was bad and all that. And he said he said something along the lines of, people who who fantasy book and do all that stuff, they clearly have mental health issues. He says people like that have mental health issues, and that's why they always complain. And a part of me was like, bro, your wife has mental health issues. I don't think you should be making fun of people who have mental health issues, especially since your wife deals with that on a daily basis. I think that's a bit of poor choice of words. I think Mr. Punk needs to get or Mr. Phil Brooks needs to get a nice slap across the dome piece from his wife for that stupid comment. I don't think he should be making fun of people who have mental health issues, considering his wife deals with it on a daily basis. She struggles with it. She struggles with that. And you would think out of respect for his wife, he wouldn't say something that stupid. Oh, wow! Nice move there by Rollins. Incredible move by Rollins. Incredible move by Rollins, and now Rollins. Oh, buckle bomb! Seth Rollins with the buckle bomb. Covers Rhodes to finally beat Cody Rhodes, but Rhodes holds on. Cody Rhodes still got a lot of fight left in him. Yeah, Cody Rhodes unfortunately isn't going to go down this easy. This is Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. He's not going to go down without a fight. He's not going to go down that easily. Cover on Rollins, and Rollins manages to hold on again. Oh, disaster kick. Disaster kick by Rhodes. Oh, look out. Crossroads! And there's the Crossroads to win the title, and Rollins kicks out. Fourth. Seth's future, I'm pretty sure Seth's future flashed right, I think Seth's future might have flashed right before his eyes. Right there and then. I think his future might have flashed right before his eyes when that Crossroads connected. And there's a curve stomp! And there's a curve stomp to Rhodes! Cover on Rhodes to finally defeat Cody Rhodes, but Cody holds on. You can see the desperation on the face of Seth Rollins. Stay down! You can see Seth Rollins badly just wants Rhodes to stay down. Oh! Stay down! I need this! Uh-oh. And now Seth looking for another curb stomp. Oh, he's looking for another curb stomp. Gets counted into a Crossroads. Another Crossroads. Gets counted into a Crossroads. Oh, and a kick out again, and Rollins kicks out again. Seth's arrogance almost cost him. Seth's arrogance almost cost him not only his vision, but his championship. And now Rollins heads up to the top rope, and now Rollins with a Phoenix Splash. With a Phoenix Splash on Rhodes, and Rhodes kicks out again. Give up! Seth Rollins is getting very frustrated that Cody Rhodes is not giving up. Well, Cody Rhodes shouldn't give up. He's got no reason to give up. He wants to win the title. Everyone wants to be the guy. Everyone wants to be the world champion. Well, LA Knight said earlier on the pre-show panel, he says he wants to face the winner of this match at WrestlePalooza for the title. Yeah, LA Knight on the pre-show said he wants to be the next challenger for the championship. Superplex into Falcon Arrow, into the Falcon Arrow to beat Rhodes. Rhodes holds on again. Yeah, LA Knight challenging the winner of this match for the title at WrestlePalooza. He wants the next shot at the WWE Championship. Seth is going to be wondering what has he got to do to beat this man, because Cody Rhodes, there's just no quit in him. Oh, an elbow drop. Yeah, there is just no quit in Cody Rhodes. Cody Cutter! And there's the Cody Cutter. And there's the Cody Cutter. Covers Rollins to win the gold. Oh, and a kick out at 2 again. And a kick out at 2. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. And now Rhodes and Rollins trading blows with each other. Yeah, the back and forth blows between both superstars. Who wants it more? Who wants to win it more? Whose pride can hold the withstanding and Rollins. Rollins takes down Seth, and Seth takes down Cody. Excuse me. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, was looking for the pedigree. And now Rhodes. Oh, Rhodes. Rhodes was looking for another. Oh, was looking for another crossroads, but this time Seth was able to block. Seth Rollins slowly stomping away, and now Rollins. And now Rollins top rope. Super stomp! And there's the super stomp! Seth Rollins has beaten Cody Rhodes! The Vision has clean swept here at SummerSlam! Here is your winner and still the WWE Champion, Seth Rollins! Seth Rollins has finally taken down Cody Rhodes. The Vision with the clean sweep. The Vision winning all their matches. What a night this has been for the Vision, and here they all come. All the members of the Vision. Fraser Reed, Breaker, and Patricia. Yes! Yeah! And the Vision all celebrate. And the Vision all celebrate. Rhodes, Breaker, Fraser Reed all raise their titles up high. And Patricia Ryan getting her appreciation as well. The Vision stand tall here tonight. The Vision, Seth said he had a vision, and that vision was that his group would win gold and they would leave with a clean sweep, and that vision came true here tonight. It's almost like he saw the future, and his prediction came true. Oh.